Welcome. This is the review for Fabian Cortez, one of the antagonists of the X-Men from the Nemesis wave of Marvel Legends. He debuted in X-Men #1 of October of 1991. He was part of the group called the Acolytes. As you can see, he is a pinless figure, so he's on the pinless body type. He has this really loose waist swivel, at least on mine. So his legs are going to be a little bit more wobbly. He has all the movements. The cape is removable, but it's pretty hard to get back in because of this shoulder pad thing. I can tell you what I was worried about was with the ponytail in the back that he wouldn't be able to move his head every way, but his ponytail does not imbue his ability to move his head in any way. These shoulder pads do not interfere with the arms either, so you can get all the full arm movement and everything else. So if you're worried about this arm pad thing. Now, what I will note is they did a good job on the sculpting of the face. The face looks nice, but you got all this technology type stuff on the sides of his head that they didn't paint, so it kind of looks cheap in my mind. So they could have done a little bit better about that. This looks like cheap plastic too on the shoulder pads. I wish they had done something, give it a little texture or something to make it look a little bit better. So this was a figure I'd been waiting for because I didn't have a Fabian Cortez figure. He appeared towards the end part of the X-Men the Animated Series, where he eventually, in the last season, gets possessed by Apocalypse. Apocalypse takes over his body. And I'm hoping they'll address that in X-Men 97, since they seem to be wrapping up certain storylines. So hopefully we'll see this guy again, and they'll realize that Apocalypse is still alive. The cape doesn't interfere either with that. I forgot to mention that. So he comes standard with the fist hands on there, which makes it easier to add these like fire effects to him. They're easy to like slide on. So he's got that one for that fist, and he's got the other one as well, this translucent plastic. He also comes with two other hands. He's got the kind of open rear hand, and he's got like a holding hand, but he doesn't have like any accessories to put in that hand. So I was like, I don't know why they'd included that one, but okay. As far as like his power source, in case you're not really familiar with him, he has the ability to manipulate the powers of other mutants. He can either amplify the powers, or he can actually nullify their powers, and he can absorb the energy and throw it back to him, and that's why he comes with the energy effect blast for his hands here. So he kind of is similar in a way to Bishop's power, a little bit. If he, over time, people can actually become dependent on his powers, like how you see in the animated series with Magneto. He actually just kept he needed more and more from Fabian to keep enhancing his powers and everything, but it came at a cost. Eventually, Magneto was so weak by the end that this guy was able to actually overthrow him. And, yeah, no offense to the voice actor. His voice was a little bit grating at times on the animated series. If you saw it, if you made it that far, most people, by the time it got to this part of the series, had dropped out. The quality of the show wasn't as great by the time this guy shows up. But I had always wanted a figure of him because I'm like, oh, okay, he tricked Magneto and he's a mutant. And of course, if you're an X-Men completionist, you're going to want this guy. So I wanted him for the collection because I think this is the only time we've ever had a Fabian Cortez figure. He is part of the Build-A-Figure wave, as I said before, the Nemesis, so he does come with the right leg. So as soon as we get all the other members, because I'm not receiving all of these at the same time, that's just how I'm getting them in the mail. So he's the second one in the wave that I've gotten so far. Wolverine didn't come with a piece, but he did. So he's got the right leg for Nemesis as well as the other accessory in his box with him. But that's it for the figure. Let me know in the comments. Are you picking up this guy? Have you already got him already? As an X-Men completionist, again, I think you need it. Just let me know in the comments what you think about him. Remember to like, share, subscribe if you haven't already. Remember to hit that bell notification in the top corner there for when my next video drops. And as always, thank you for watching.